Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 movies from 2017. I know it's hard to believe that we're already gone into 2018, but it is now time to look back at the year that just went, because 2017 had so many epic movies, and some that you probably didn't see that are going to be on this list, or you've probably seen them all, who knows. But this list is going to be my opinion. I haven't seen every movie that released last year, but I did see a lot of them. So there could be certain movies that aren't on it due to me not seeing them, or I just didn't like them as much as the movies that were on this top 10. But by the end of this, let me know your top 10 movies that released last year. Everyone has their own opinion, no one is wrong, so no one bash my list, no one bash anyone else's in the comments. I really want to know your top 10. So before I get into this, like every year, there's greats. And then there's some movies that don't quite make the top 10, and then there's awful movies. I think I should have a shot, a little drink for the movies that just almost made the top 10, because last year there was so many good movies. It was really hard to pick a top 10. I really struggled with that type of thing. So, to the movies that almost made it, but just quite didn't. That was good. So let's get into the top 10, shall we?
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
Yeah, so as you've seen from the clip there, the movie that came in at 10th place is Star Wars The Last Jedi. And this, if you've seen my top 5 most anticipated movies that I released a while ago, that for movies coming out in 2017, Star Wars The Last Jedi was number 1. I was really hyped and excited for this movie. While I would not say it's a bad movie, it is in my top 10 on the 10th place. So it is a good movie. It was just one that I expected a lot more from, and I was ultimately disappointed, but overall I still had a somewhat good time, better than seeing most other movies. So yeah, Star Wars The Last Jedi, it was good, but ultimately I was disappointed, but I still recommend people to watch it. So, coming in at 9th place goes to...
My dear Belle, you're so ahead of your time. This is a small village.
You are the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. Nobody deserves you.
And it's small-minded as well. But small also means safe.
So yeah, coming in at 9th place is Beauty and the Beast. I have to say, I really loved this remake or live action version of Beauty and the Beast. I thought they did a great job bringing the classic songs into it and adding some new ones. I thought Emma Watson done a brilliant job. It's a movie I really recommend to people. And I am someone that does not really care too much for the animated Beauty and the Beast movie. It's not my favorite Disney movie. It's not even close. But I actually came out enjoying this movie a lot more than the actual animated movie that people would probably prefer, but I actually came out preferring the live action version, and if you have not seen this, I highly recommend it.
We are not savages. Apes fight only to survive.
Bad human can kill ape. All dead now, a long time. Long time.
Bad humans.
Soldier.
Coming in at number 8 is War of the Planet of the Apes. This was the end of a great trilogy, of a remake of the Planet of the Apes movies, and I have to say, this goes out with a bang. I don't want to say too much, I don't want to give anything away, but the ending or how it all wraps up. But I was really surprised and I was really happy with how they did it, and I enjoyed every minute of it. It's a pretty long movie, but I highly recommend it. If you have not seen this movie, go watch it, you won't regret it, especially if you've seen the other two. But if you haven't, I do say watch the first 2 movies before watching this one. You will get a lot more out of it that way.
So much has happened since I last saw you. I lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh.
And then I went on a journey of self-discovery, where I met you.
So yeah, number 7 goes to Thor Ragnarok. I was very excited for this movie, which is unusual for me. Not because it's Marvel, I'm always excited for Marvel, it's because it's Thor. The first 2 Thor movies, they didn't really sell the whole Thor solo movies for me, being honest. Like, I was not excited for Thor Ragnarok until I seen a trailer, and I knew from them saying that the Hulk was going to be in it, and they were doing some Planet Hulk stuff. So I really liked how they went with this, and I liked the whole comedy stuff that was in the movie. It was very enjoyable. I think Hulk and Thor were a great mashup of characters to put together, especially since we've seen how well they got along in the first Avengers movie. But yeah, the first 2 Thor movies I didn't really enjoy. I was excited for Thor The Dark World when it was coming out, thinking that it was going to be good, and I was let down by that one. So that's why I was kind of iffy going into Thor Ragnarok, but they won me over and I enjoyed it quite a lot.
The fate of the universe lies on your shoulders. Now, whatever you do, don't push this button. Because that will set off the bomb immediately and we'll all be dead.
So yeah, 6th place goes to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I was super hyped for this movie the whole way through. It was one of the movies that I didn't want to see the trailer for because I didn't want to see anything to do with the movie. I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 1 so much. I was basically already sold on this. And I really loved Baby Groot on it. He was adorable. He was cute. I really liked how the all Endgame stuff happened in this one. Don't want to say any spoilers because, like I said, this is my top 10 movies. I don't know if you've seen these movies. If you're Marvel fans, you've more likely seen this, but I don't want to give anything away. Great soundtrack, great acting and comedic moments in this movie as the first one, and I highly recommend it.
Don't listen to them. They don't understand yet. But they will.
So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights, where the runaways are running the night, impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Does it bother you that everything you're selling is fake?
Did these smiles seem fake?
So yeah, coming in 5th place is The Greatest Showman. What a surprise. This movie literally just released at the end of the year. And it's probably not one that's going to be in most people's list. I don't know. But I love this movie. When I seen the trailer, I was kind of like, yeah, I'll watch it. But I wasn't really, oh, I have to go rush and see this now. But when I came out, my mind was blown. I really enjoyed this movie. Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron. I'm saying his fucking name wrong. This movie was great. Everyone did a great job in it. The soundtrack is amazing. The second this movie was over and I got on the bus on the way home, went on Spotify and I've been listening to it ever since. Great movie, great acting, great performances. I highly recommend you watch The Greatest Showman. It should be still out for you right now. It's really worth seeing, trust me.
I am still right here, and you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
So yeah, 4th place goes to Logan. I know some people probably have this higher up on their list. It could be their number 1. For me, this was such a great movie. Hugh Jackman went out on a bang playing Wolverine. This movie was so great. It came out early on in the year, and for a good while it was higher up on the list, but then other movies released and it kind of got pushed down, but it's still really high, coming in at number 4. I highly recommend anyone that sees this. This is Wolverine at its best. Well, he's kind of not at his best health-wise in this movie, but if you want to see Wolverine chop people up and actually be bloody, yeah, then I highly recommend this movie.
If we stick together, we'll win.
So yeah, third place goes to It. This movie was creepy, it had a great story, and all the kid actors did such an amazing job. This movie literally stuck with me for weeks after it released. It had me on YouTube looking up theories, trying to find out what happened next in part 2, because I never seen the original It or read the book. So when I watched this, I was literally hooked, I was invested. They had me as an It fan, and I just want to know what happens next. I didn't see too much. After actually looking into it, I did find out how more fucked up the book version is of It compared to the movie. So yeah, hopefully they don't mess up the second part by adding too much shit into it, since none of that was in the first movie. But it's not super scary, but it is creepy. It's a great time. Everyone does an amazing job. I highly recommend it.
I've been having some strange dreams lately. Like a dream about someone else's life.
What is this?
What? Could this mean?
In our dreams, that girl and I, we're switching places!
So yeah, second place goes to Your Name. This is the best anime movie I've seen in years. If you're someone that's not so into anime, just give this movie a chance. If that little bit that I showed from the trailer has you interested in any way, just go watch it. Trust me, find a way, buy it on Blu-ray, whatever. If Funimation has it on their website, Crunchyroll or anything like that has it, watch this movie. It's such a good time. It will probably break you. You'll probably tear up. It's about these two people that swap bodies without them knowing at the start. I'm not going to get too much into it because it's kind of crazy. It's a lot more than what you expect when you first watch it in its beginning, but it's amazing. Has a beautiful soundtrack. I watched it with the English dub, and they did a fantastic job with their performances. Your Name, I highly recommend it. One of the best movies I've seen in years.
Being a Kingsman is more than the clothing we wear or the weapons we bear. It's about being willing to sacrifice for the greater good. I hope you're ready for what comes next.
So yeah, my favorite movie of 2017 is Kingsman 2: The Golden Circle. I know some of you are probably like, well, but that movie wasn't that good. I'm someone that loved Kingsman: The Secret Service like so much. I've seen it like 5 or 6 times already. I'd watch it again, no problem. I was really hyped for the sequel, and I wasn't that down with it. I thought they did a great job. They didn't do anything to top the church scene in the first one, was kind of disappointment. But just seeing the returning characters come back for this movie and how it ends, even if they don't get a third one, I think it ended in a good place. I highly recommend this movie. It has amazing action scenes. I really love the characters. And for some people, you probably were disappointed with this movie, but I wasn't. I really enjoyed it. And that's my top 10 movies. Let me know yours. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. And remember to leave a comment. Let me know if you're interested in me doing my top worst movies of the year. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey everyone, if you've made it this far, that means you've made it to the end of the video, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. And remember, if you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button and click any of the video links that are displayed now if you want to see more content from me. Have a great day.